Spending hours and days at his research bench, poring over ancient books, blueprints, and equations, Rustilt abruptly stops, picking up one of the books he had taken from a long-forgotten and dead ruin a few miles to the south. He fingers through the first few pages. Everyone's so desperate to move forward. They're forgetting how much of the past we rely on to survive this hellhole. His index finger traces the outline of an old design for a windmill, the basis of what they use to erect their very own here in their outpost. He's right. All technology used to thrive out here is rooted in the past in some way. Everything that came before is what propels everyone forward, and those that adhere the closest to the past seem to have the most power now. The Holy Nation being the biggest example. Before long, Rustilt finds himself walking outside toward one of their wheat farms where Wiki is working diligently. Rustilt strolls up beside him and watches for a moment before Wiki turns to Rustilt. Without blinking, Rustilt replies, "Tell me of the lands to the west, Wiki. Anything you can." The rust bucket is looking mighty fine, if I do say so myself. It's good to be back. Rustilt and crew are truly starting to make a whole lot of progress. Welcome back to Kenshi, everybody. We are well on our way to becoming self-sufficient, self-reliant. Food is grown regularly. Hemp is currently being grown and farmed by good old Tiberius over here, who's doing his thing. Hobbs has made the trade and has headed over from Squin to the rust bucket to get armor working. He hasn't really been an armor smith in quite a long time. As well as, obviously, Pin, who is over here, though he should be making weaponry. We don't have weapons being made quite yet. Oh, because we don't have any cloth. So he's going to be our weapon guy when that ends up happening. And then we're going to have some weapon storage, I think, in the basement. We have some armor storage over here for Hobbs. And we're just going to go ahead and say, boom, go ahead and armor storage and haul it. And we're just going to keep working towards equipping everybody because eventually the Forgotten, this group right here, is going to be heading on out into the great scary world where we can start exploring some Forgotten outposts and leftover cities for some lore, hopefully anyway. Learn more about the world, get better weapons, and eventually put down the Holy Nation utterly and completely. The other thing we're going to want... Oh, what's happening here? Just hungry bandits? They're trying to figure out if they want to attack. Oh, I should also redo the mesh nav, I guess? So let me do that. 10 buildings that have been... Okay. Hopefully that'll work. All right, I redid the mesh nav. It didn't seem to fix it too much. I'm hoping it will at some point. Where's Hammett right now? He's got to be around. I don't know why he's not up here. I'd like him to be up on this if he can be. And I'd like him to be up there mostly always. We have enough of everything else. Having some turrets working out for us is much better than him mining stone when we have enough miners as it is. All right, Zeej has made his way back. Rock is up. Let's go ahead and send Rock out. And then we're going to have to have them working out here as well. I think it's this one that can have two. So we'll go ahead and say go for it. Unless the Hobbs was working on the other one. Let's see where they end up splitting up. Nope, Zeej is going to come over here. Go ahead and do that one. There we go. And then once that's done, they need to haul it. Hopefully... Let's actually send Zeja in here so we can get the hauling done. We'll say you're going to haul to there, and then that'll be good. All right. Zeja's made the transfer to Squin quite easily and peacefully. Back to the outpost. We are still running low on bread. People are still getting hungry quickly, but unfortunately there's not too much I can really do about it all quite yet. Now we could have Shrike working on some weapons. She does get quite a bonus out of it. I don't know if that's something worth doing or pursuing, but it's definitely something we should think about. We have Pin working on weapons and Hobbs working on armor. So it might not be all that worth it, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if it will be. We have some fabrics over here also. He's not grabbing them. I want to see if he'll go over here and grab it. I want him to, let's operate the heavy mining armor station first. There we go. I just got to kind of organize it the best way possible. So there we go. We're going to start getting some good stuff. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I get some side angle hachigane. The head plates were invented by the old Forgotten clan that were obsessed with luck. Before battle, their prophets and shamans would predict where on their head the next fatal blow was due to land, then position the metal plate on their head accordingly. Statistically, some would always turn out to be correct, and those lucky ones, by virtue of surviving, will be the ones to return and spread the word of the prophet's success, further reinforcing that belief, which makes sense, since if you got killed on it, you weren't going to go back and say that, you know, you were right or they were wrong. It just is going to be that way. Let's do a mercenary plate, side angle hachigane. We'll just have this cue repeated for now until we can't do it anymore. And we're going to fill up just to get some people some good armor. We also do want to work on some maybe rattan hats. We could do drifter's leathers. I don't know how valuable that is comparatively. Love this on cue as well. Squin work is being attacked. Seems fine. Otherwise, we're good there. They're starting to fight. She could live. It depends on what they're fighting. If they're fighting starving bandits, they'll be fine. Otherwise, they'll have to be saved. Zija might be able to do some good saving. Decent attack weapon. Ideally, I'd like Pin to be weaponsmithing. Damn, there we go. We got our first high-grade set of armor. We have a farm trader heading over, but that's not a big deal. I want to look at some of the other armors for everybody here who's currently wearing some stuff. Well, actually, we should actually give it to Crumble John. There's no reason we wouldn't give it to Crumble John now that I think about it. He needs it more than anybody else. So we'll go ahead and give him this on the head, and then mercenary plate underneath. Better pants would be great, but it's not necessary. Minus stealth, crossbow dodge, combat effectiveness is also reduced a bit. Martial arts bonus, melee attack bonus, man. Maybe this isn't how we want to do things. Maybe leather armor will be better. He's gonna finish this just because we have no cloth, but we want to make sure it gets as finished as we can. All right. I'd really like to take out an expedition in this episode. We've done a lot of kind of base keeping, and it's been necessary, obviously. I want to check some ruins. I don't really want to go into the swamp to check ruins simply because the blood spiders worry me. There's a lot of ruins out to the west, and we haven't gone far out that way yet. What if we took the Forgotten, after everybody's fully kind of kitted out properly anyway? We'll go get some food. We'll go buy some food. We'll leave Kang here in defense of everything, and then let's just see, make sure we... Why don't we give these to Crumble John? They're not the greatest pants, but they're better than nothing. Go get some food, and then head out and check out some ruins we may have missed. That feels like it could be a really good idea. I'm going to give him a leather vest. Mainly because Crumble John's stats are not heavily in the unarmed faction. He doesn't do well unarmed. We'll have Ruka put this stuff away. I think everybody else can just go. I think we're just going to take people out. Tiberius is working on some of this, which is great. I think it means we're going to have to leave Wiki home. Because he is our farmer. So I think we're going to put him down here. Who do I want to take? Nines again? Maybe Kang. Maybe we'll take Kang with us. Because he doesn't have much of a job. He's very much built to be out and about. Just want to make sure nobody's really doing any work. Crumble John, Rain the Giant, all of them, they're kind of doing their own thing, but other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I definitely want to leave Wiki home, though, because we're going to get food that's going to need to be kind of mined out sooner rather than later. Gonna grab Pin. We're just gonna fill up some water real quick. We're gonna put the weaponsmith up top first. Okay, let's go ahead and spread out some waters. That's good enough. And we'll put the others here. Let's take everybody in the Forgotten Crew. Let's pull them all over here. Every one of them. Turn off your jobs, everybody. Turn off your jobs. Open the gate. Step through. Shut the gate. And we're going to go buy some food. Who is that? Is that the farm traders? We'll go to the nearest way station, I think. We'll buy some food. And then we're going to go ahead. Why is Silvershade running faster than everybody? Relax, Silvershade. I know you're excited, but let's move. Nearest way station. And we'll buy some food, and then we're going to head out. Hopefully, we can kind of store some food in the meanwhile. Ceros is going to do some farming. I hope he's able to make it work and not freaking mess up. But the more farming skill he gains, the better he's going to be. But we need some food. I want Ceros to operate the bread oven more than anything. We'll follow them. Oh, shit. Wait, Beep's talking. Hang on, we're missing some dialogue. Let's see. This doesn't look so good. Hwarg! All right, no, we're just starting with Beep. Now that Beep is the strongest warrior ever, Beep needs to find a worthy foe. Oh, shit, I forgot Beep is part of this fucking group. Beep, you're not nearly the strongest warrior, but hey, you're equipped decently enough. You kind of look like a black dragon ninja, which is kind of neat. Let's see what Beep says here. You're not the strongest warrior, Beep. That is Kang saying that, which makes sense. And some treasure. So you need a worthy foe and some treasure? You just want to be out there? You're not even all that strong at all, really. You need to be careful. Your limbs get chopped off too easily. I mean, Kang's not wrong, but much like Kang, he's blunt to the point. Maybe a little offensive. Crumble John just hunched and like he's a monster. And some beautiful human ladies. Female human ladies. Yes, I would like to see one of those. We have some female Scorchlanders. And a female Shek. Hey, I'm a beautiful female lady. Who's saying that? Ruka? Shit. Ruka's been hanging around Rust-Tilt much too long. Picking up on some human jokes. Way too comedic for her. Beep? That's how I feel, Beep, don't worry. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, just gulping. Answer me, Beep. I did not know this. Ruka, you're not a human female, though. You're literally not. At all. Human female lady. No. Is that Kang? Shut it, you. Yeah, Kang's losing it. Who? Let's see. Beep. Who else is female? I am, you idiot. Well, Shrike, you're kind of new. Beep is so confused. Oh, we made it. But let's see this conversation first. This is great. All right, Beep is just confused by women. You know what? Beep, I get it, man. I get you. Don't worry about it. I, too, am confused by women. Such is life. All right, let's see if we can get some food while we're here. We have plenty of money. Let's make sure we're hooking somebody up who has a backpack they can fill. We'll take it. Everybody here's gonna eat. Yeah, everybody's eating. And now we can start making our way out. So, we want to go this way. We should have maybe gone to Squin, but we'll make our way towards Squin. And hope everything's gonna work out fine. Farm traders are at the outpost. I appreciate it, but we have no reason to trade with them. Not right now. No interest, rather. Not no reason. Are they still farming over there? It looks like they are. Why is Syros not actually grabbing anything? I wish I could, like, right-click on this. Oh, it's because Syros isn't meant to be doing any of that. That's why. He's got to operate the grain silo, and then he can start bringing it to the farm. That's all right. Do we have anybody else who could operate the grain silo? I'm curious. I don't think it really matters all that much. We could have Jin work on it as well. Have people just doing multiple things so we can get some food going. There we go. Meanwhile, Wiki's gonna work on that. Wiki Wild, Wiki Wild, Wiki Wild Wild West. We are out of food for the animals. I would love to maybe hunt some food if possible. If there's wild animals around, we could try and drag them over. Now, the hivers are leaving. A little late for that. There's our crew. I'm actually curious about buying real quick. Mostly to see if there's anything I can grab that has immediate value, but no such luck. Food-wise. Back to Squin. We have an exile camp we could take out over here. We might, but they have a roaming squad, so there's nobody going to be home. We'll have to take care of that sooner or later. But for now, off to Squin, and then to the west. I'm nervous. Very, very nervous. Hammond's starting to starve. I'm kind of hoping we have bread being made. We have flour, and Syros is creating the bread? Oh, okay. He is going to get some flour, I hope. Let's keep an eye on him real quick and make sure, just make sure, because if food is going low, then we need to make sure we are managing to the best of our capabilities. Syros should be, ideally, just cooking. Bread oven, my boy. I want to make sure he is... Okay, he is grabbing it. All right, and he is cooking. All right, hopefully that'll be enough for us to really start making some bread and kind of taking us out of this area of desperation. Seriously, I mean, we don't need that much bread. Just gonna be real with you. What we need is more food. We've got more there. Yeah, now we're starting to really put in some work. I think I'm just gonna let this place do its thing for a while. And hope that they make do on their own. No bread in here. Man, it takes a while to get some bread going, huh? I genuinely... Oh, he's not a good farmer at all. Let's not have him working on any wheat farm then. Let's have him doing what he's doing now. This is almost done growing, which is good. Oh my god. Everybody's flying in to eat. Alright, that's going to be a huge problem. Okay, operate bread oven. Haul to bread oven. Haul to bread basket. Grain silo. So grain silo, then that, then in. Alright, we may need to send a runner out just to get some food. Let's see who our fastest runner is right now. Hobbs is almost the only one I would take here, so... Let's take Hobbs. I know he's doing some work. We should see how our armor's doing. Not terrible. And Pin is actually working on weapons. Finally. We've got weapon lockers up there. Let's make sure he hauls when he's done, and he can start working on that. All right. Hobbs, we got to make a run. Ideally, I think the way station is probably going to be your best bet. Okay. Who's this? And they're running. Nomad. Just a nomad is leaving. Hobbs, you're not going in there right now. I just want you to head to this way station. Meanwhile, the Forgotten crew seems to have gotten stuck. No, they're just making their way around. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But we're going to get Hobbs to grab some food and bring it back while we try and get our bread thing going. All right, Hobbs has arrived. Let's get him in the bar. Let's just stock up on food as quickly as we can and then bring it all back. Hopefully this is the last time we desperately need to be doing this. Let's slow down. Let's go back to Squin real quick because we're going to need them to sell so we can buy. Where'd Heft go? Stop. Heft. Stop. You don't need to eat right now. Zija is fine. Maybe was under attack for a moment there. Now, let's drain them of all the food that they've got, which is not much, actually. All right. Well, it doesn't look like they're restocking here, which is unfortunate. Our nearest outpost elsewhere. These guys are running back and forth over here, possibly? I don't think they've moved. Yeah, they're literally running back and forth. All right. They got into a fight, maybe? Guys, come on. This whole area fucking just gets you guys so stuck. Bandaged them up. Yeah, they've definitely gotten into a fight. Guys, there's a path right here. I don't understand why you don't use it. You're trained warriors. You're being led by Rusthilt himself. How are you this stupid? Go to Squin, please. Let them separate. That's fine. Hopefully they'll just meet up eventually. Hobbs needs to get food. So we may need just to buy a couple pieces of bread here. And we're going to have him head back to the outpost. And then maybe we could run Hobbs back to Squin if we really want the food. But for the moment, I just need him to head back and get at least Hammett some food. Looks like some starving bandits made a desperate attempt at trying to break in. Didn't work so well. Let's get traded with Hammett real quick. You gonna eat, buddy? Oh, it actually looks like you're eating. No bread is being stored, but it looks like maybe they're actually able to make this work. So maybe I'll just let them... Nah, Minik's starving. So let's go ahead and grab this and give it to Minik. And the food's gone. Somebody yanked it out of his backpack. Everybody else is okay. The bone dog is starting to starve. I genuinely don't know really what to do with that. I do wonder... Will the bone dog eat bodies? Looks like he's eating. So maybe he's eating the bodies. We need food. Let's run Hobbs back. And these guys are over here. So I'm at a kind of an impasse here. Not an impasse, but we have a decision to make. One that really Rusthilt has to make himself. He knows down here on this map, there's a Band of Bone camps. And for the most part, they haven't really had too much of an issue with the Band of Bones. At least that was until the past month or so, when they set up their own outpost, and the Band of Bones consistently attacks them. Now, we ran in and had some, we butt heads every so often out in the wilds when we ran across each other, but that's par for the course when it comes to living in the wastelands. They have personally come out of their way multiple times to challenge us and claim, quote-unquote, this land as theirs. It's this when Rusthilt makes a decision. He consults, obviously, Kang and Ruka as they're kind of the ranking members on this excursion. But they make a decision that perhaps maybe not to camp out too long, but along the way, on their way to explore some other more interesting areas, that they'll stop at the exile camp, if only briefly, to see if they're there. And if they are, to fight them and to take everything that they have. They have plenty of times come across Rustilt's encampment and tried to stomp him into the ground. Now, it's his turn to repay that debt. So we're going to run them out there. Let's say where Hobbs is. He's nowhere, apparently, so let's get him out here. And then run him off to Squin. Ideally, he'll be smart about how he gets there. The Forgotten were lighting up. We're being attacked, so let's swing back and let's see who's chasing us, because if it's worth turning around and fighting, I think we should. Even if it's only for the experience. And it's Dust Bandits. Of course we have to fight the Dust Bandits. Why would we not fight the Dust Bandits? This is... they deserve this, what's coming to them. Everybody, please. Nobody's on passive. Nobody at all. Everybody in. They'll absolutely and happily rush in to fight the Dust Bandits, to hopefully take them all out relatively easily and fight well. Plenty of food to pass around. Beep is actually going to move in on the range. I'm very curious how Beep's going to do. Immediately takes a shot to the stomach of the poor guy, but isn't going to give up quite yet. Going to take some swings, another shot. Okay, let's move Beep over here while Rain takes that one out, and let's have him... There we go. Take out that one. Beep's right arm is already mangled badly. But we're going to take this fight pretty easily, I think. Crumble John is actually taking quite a beating as well. Ruka, can you just... Yeah, can you finish some of these, please? Wow, you guys are rusty. The Rust Bandits versus the Dust Bandits. Rustilt, Crumble John, and Shrike trying to show the new people how they fight people like this, taking them under their wing. But nice, clean up. All right, everybody's a medic. Everybody rescues. Everybody gets healed. Everybody cleaned up? Think so? Ruka is hauling. I'd rather you not, Ruka. I'd rather you not. We might want to... Ooh, what do we have over here? A Dust Bandit camp. 25 roam, 2 roaming squads. Dust Bandits and the Band of Bones. So close to one another. I think besides Beep, it's really the new people who are all messed up, which makes sense. So I think we're just going to go and explore. I think we're going to go see if they're there. Dust Bandits or the Exiles. And clean them up. Intruders, die. Please, bring it on. Bring it on. Don't worry. I will come to you. You're hungry. You're starting to starve. Everybody move in. Surround him. If he wants to charge in on his own, he's welcome to. But he will pay the price for doing so. Ruka, stop. A few more. I think we're just going to swing in and attack all. Everybody in. Start swinging. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping that their starving status is going to really give us a bonus. They still have high strength, high attack. They're going to do well. They're going to be formidable, but I'm hoping we're going to be more formidable than they are. Kang takes out one. That's great, because now he can move in with the rest. All those green numbers are superb to see. I just need to keep an eye on those who are the weaker. So Beep needs to back up. Beep, I want you to kind of hobble away, and I want you to first aid yourself if you can. The rest are going to fight and clean up the rest. Rain just baseball bat swinging the one that goes down. Taking out his legs from underneath. Breaking bones, causing blood to fall. Shrike fell, but that's okay. Ruka's here. Ruka's down. It's Torah the Fearless. Oh my god, there's somebody in here that has a bounty. Okay, we're in a bad spot all of a sudden. Beep just is going to swing back in, I think. We need to take out this one. I did not realize we had a big boy here. Kang, I want you over here. Silver Shade, that's fine. Keep fighting this one. Fall as well. But we need to be fighting this guy all up on. The hunger is not doing much, but everybody's gonna now, I think, wind up around them. I want you over here. Good. Take out, if we can gimp the arm, we can turn them in. Okay, we've gimped the arm. Beep, swing. Beep, I want you to, is he playing dead? He's unconscious. I want you to loot him real quick so he doesn't get up with his weapon. Rust tilt, okay, there you go. A dust bandit showed up at the end there. Come on, take her down. She has no left arm, do something. She's one-handedly destroying you. Okay, good, we got a hit in. Stomach's bleeding out. We will rip the weapon from her, given the chance. Rust tilt's gonna move over here. I actually prefer that right now. Somebody that can actually handle them. Let's take a weapon real quick. Crumble John's getting up. Going for a backswing. This fight is insane right now. Crumble John gonna maybe lose a limb here. His leg is looking worse for wear. First aid yourself. Trade with Beep. I want you to take one of these. I want you to first aid yourself. We just got 3 hits and he is still up, or she is still up, Torah. God. We're gonna drop some first aids where we can. Did we actually get them? Did they all drop? Okay, hold on. Before anybody goes anywhere. Let's take that and that. That and that. Where's Torah? Okay, we have to get some people up. I don't know where they're going. Genuinely, I don't know where they're going. It's probably dust bandits would be my guess. But everybody needs to come over here. And we need people healing immediately. We're gonna loot all of their weapons so they can't do anything. Ideally, anyway. Where the hell is Torah? The fight's over. We lived. Okay, everybody's getting healed, which is good. I really wanted to hand in Torah for money. Alright, let's slow things down. It's gonna move over here and drop. We'll go one at a time if we have to. Oh. Okay. Band of bones. Band of bones. Band of bones. Band of bones. I don't know where the body is. I'm gonna have to loot. I'm gonna have to go one at a time here and just kind of find them, pick them up, move them. There she is. Oh god, I'm dumb. She's like right here. Oh, she's gonna get up. She is bleeding out. One hit should put her down. I'm so mad we didn't see her body there. Ruka, let's take her weapon. This. I'll take the martial arts bindings and the boots as well. And we're gonna go ahead and pick her up. Okay. Beep is still down. Let's go pick up Beep. And Shrike is still down. Let's pick up Shrike. Oh, alright. We lived. We actually took out the camp as intended. Now we have to focus on the other things that we were taking care of. We're going to go turn her in, ideally to the hub prison. Or Squin prison, rather. But in the meantime, we have to get back to Hobbs, who is standing here over the corpse of the one who attempted to kill him, I guess. I'm going to move him into Squin. Okay. In the bar. Whoop. I know you want food. Just hold on. buy pretty much all I can and spend all our money on it. We've got enough. I might put in a little bit just so they can kind of keep held over. And let's get him back. Meanwhile, the Forgotten are hanging out. I don't know why. They didn't decide to move, but let's get them going. I mean, we took out that camp for the most part. And they stopped again. Right, everybody kill him. Everybody, please. I don't know why we're having a hard time. I'm trying to hit flat ground. Let's go there. Wait, why is everybody on the ground? Fall. Pick up him. Rust Tilt. Pick up Crumble John. We're going, I don't care. We're going to Squin, and we'll rest in Squin if we have to. But everybody's going to make it back one way or another. And we had our petty vengeance on these folk here. We took out the Band of Bones, a camp we had only heard about. And we're kind of slipped the information we marked on our map. Never decided what to do until now. But Rustilt pulled the trigger and decided they deserved death. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't really matter much. They've paid their price, and we've got ourselves a bounty over our shoulder in turn. We better still be carrying that bounty now that I think about it. Let's actually make sure we're still carrying that bounty. Yep, right there. Dying. We should first aid Torah here. So let's stop for a second. There we go. If we're going to hand her in, we're going to hand her in fully healthy so they can implement whatever crime system or criminal punishment they'd like to. It's not for us to decide. We're just making the wasteland safe. And this person's worth 10,000 credits, or should I say cats. And they're camping out under an exile camp. They're probably cause for concern. Besides, it's that damn group that's attacked us a million times, as I said, so in my mind, and in Rustilt's, they deserve it. Well, we're being attacked by... Actually, this might not be a bad thing. It's free food. Everybody regroup. I don't want anybody moving without. Off to Squin, please. And nothing else. Nobody's moving anywhere else. Just Beep is in a recovery coma. That makes sense. Beep is absolutely the weakest out of everybody. Considering, anyway. We'll throw them in there. We'll see who's carrying the bounty. It's Ruka. Ruka is in limp mode, but so is everybody. People are still starving. Where's Hobbs? Hobbs, I want you to close this gate. I want you to come over here. Slow down. And for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and throw all this food in here. And hope that's going to be enough. Minnick is not... There we go. I was going to say, Minnick's not coming over to eat, and that concerns me. But there we go. We've got bread working, still some bread cooking, which is good. Flour still going. And Wiki's still working on gathering. It looks like we actually have a proper food circular system going at this point, finally. All right, Ruka. Hello, Squin guards. I know it's been a while. Don't hurt us. But Ruka, you're going to come over here. We're going to hand this sucker in. For all that they're worth. Just wanted by the authorities. The bounty will never expire. Torah the Fearless Whatever caused you to be wrapped up in all this, I'm sorry. But it's also probably your own fault. Everybody grab some rest. That's what this place is all for. Let's get you down. Crumble John, you can heal in a bit. For now, we spend some time back in Squin. The first leg of the journey to these outposts. Not working out as well as one would like. Some dust bandits. I think we're gonna let them free. We'll let one of them free. Not the dust boss, just a dust bandit. Torah the Fearless somehow ended up downstairs. And there we go. A reward. There's no guard in here, which is hilarious. I think the guard ended up getting killed and probably taken by a slave trader. The whoever's in charge of the prison anyway. That can happen apparently, and I guess that probably happened, but we just wanted the money. All right, Crumble John, rest up. Kang will keep watch. We'll keep standing outside. And our journey, only just now, begins. If there was any doubt that the Rust Bandits were anything but capable, those doubts were laid to rest when they came across Torah. What started as nothing more than a petty revenge mission ended up being a decent blow to the Band of Bones themselves. A notorious warrior of theirs hiding not far from Squin under a large boulder of all things. Rustle can still hear Kang's raucous laughter as Torah collapsed to the ground with wounds. A display of pride and power, no doubt. Now a few days to be spent in Squin, to heal those wounds and gather their senses. And back out to the west they move, daring anyone to stand in their way.